up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, igniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no problem.
Understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. I say,
I'm Johnny's Dough Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale, in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it. With no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and best is Monday night bingo, where it's all free and you can win prizes. All are welcome, but there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another and have a blessed day.
Hello, good morning and welcome. As we all know, today is Taco Tuesday. How's everybody doing this morning? And Mark, how are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm blessed. Thank you for asking. First in the chat was Jeffrey. He said, good morning and welcome. I hope everybody will have a great day. Yep, sure will. Got to go to work at 12:15. Oh, Lord Jesus. Regina,
day's already over by 12:15.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. How are you doing this morning, Regina? Good to see you. Welcome. Spectacular day. That's every day. As long as I'm above ground and not below ground. Patrick! Hello, good
Rick!
morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And there's Miss Tina. Hello, good morning and welcome. And
Hello,
Michael.
Bettina.
Hello, good morning and
Oh,
welcome. And who do we have the blessed day to have in our chat today is Lydia. Hello, good morning and welcome, Lydia. How are you
Lydia.
doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And we also have Mark from the coin community. Hello, good morning and
Mark.
welcome. Marlene, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And there's Miss Denise. Hello, good morning and
Morning.
welcome. How are you doing? I will be on with Mark and Denise. I'll be on Gin Heads today too. I'm ready. I'm look, my goal today, which I've been trying to make this my goal, is to break the nerves on Janice. I don't know why. Every time I'm on her channel, I get this nervous feeling, and I mess up a lot, like I'm a rookie or something.
It's
And
really cute to watch if you
I
guys
know,
haven't
but
seen it.
today I'm trying to bust that. It is fun, especially on Janice because it's the only channel. The only channel. I don't know why. Only her channel. So yeah, I'm gonna try to
It is
break that.
so much fun. Hey, good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Sharon. How are you doing? And how's that weather in Canada?
It
Yeah,
friend selling with friends it's so much fun.
I enjoy it. I have fun with it. But I always go back and watch and see how much I really mess up every time I'm on her channel. It's funny.
Yeah, because you're comfortable on ours,
I know. It's
but
not like I just started
Janine's.
yesterday. Let's see. Every time, and I'm gonna be on Ellis when Thursday morning, Thursday at 1. And then on this Thursday, I'll also be on with Hollywood Squares, which I am almost done getting all that set up. I just got to put it on my spreadsheet. Every time I'm on with Miss Ella, I get yeah, and it just depends on who you on. I don't know why. Just on Jen Head's channel. Jeffrey says Mark till Janine's.
All right, I'll do it, Jeffrey.
Okay, yeah. So today I have my goal today was to get 50 items ready. And I've been up since 1:12 this morning working and lurking and watching and getting things done. And so I was able to do that. I got 3 more left to put on my list. And I'm bringing a lot of jewelry, cross stitch books, crafting books, and PS4 games, children's books, and more jewelry.
Well, I've got glass and jewelry.
And Dad's Vintage Garage. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And I want to
Morning.
remember John. I hope I'm correct. And Rebecca, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to
Morning.
see you. And Jennifer already started dropping them links, y'all. Check them out. Make sure you set those reminders. John, yes, cool. Yep, from Virginia. Let's see. So, Mark, besides the friend selling with friends today, y'all pretty well go a long time on that too, don't y'all?
We go from 1 to 7 Eastern.
That's a long day.
9 resellers plus Jen and I, Jen Heads and I. So, yeah, it's a very long day, but it really, guys, it, it is so much fun. Everybody brings something different.
Ms. Denise says she's bringing more teapots and glass.
Okay.
If you're on the Friends Selling with Friends today, tell us what you're bringing. Johnny, you can rest. Girl, look, I ain't worried about you, girl. My goal is to beat Rita because I just found out she's on there this Thursday. Because the first time she was on there, she won both categories. I'm going to continuously win my next ribbon. That's my first one I won last month for the first time. And I'm bringing cases of the same stuff this time. Yeah, I got cases of stuff this time. That's my goal. Because I don't worry about anybody. I just do me. Yeah. Um, yeah, because I ain't bringing Coach bags for no starting at 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10. No, not me. That's what she did last month. That girl was racking up on the sales with them Coach bags starting at 2. It was either 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. There's 11 rounds total. There's 5 rounds that we do buy it nows at 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10. And then there's 5 rounds of starting bids of 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10, and then a mystery round the last round. But we don't never know what round we're going to do because they pull it out of a hat or a mug or whatever they decide, and that's what we got to do that round. And yeah, she was bringing Coach bags, and she won the most sales, and I won the most sold number of items. And I'm making that a goal this week.
Okay.
More cases of stuff. Tooch, man, hello, good morning, and welcome, Tooch. How are you doing? Good to see you. That is my goal for the night, till Thursday night. Mary, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Good luck, everyone. I know, right? I noticed that when she replied to the email, and I didn't even notice that it was sent to her. Yeah. And then we got Victoria. I ain't worried about Victoria. But that's who I'm going to compete against more is Rito. Craig, hello, good morning, and welcome. Wrong show, Craig. That's Friday. Wake up. Check out Miss Jennifer's channel. Yes,
It's Tuesday, Craig.
last month you got yes, I got the they call it first in show, which means I got the most in sales number wise, but you had the most in dollar amount. Yep, you sure did. She's a lean meaning. Yes, she is. Ooh, that's gonna be a show to challenge there. But you know what? It's one thing I don't do. I don't do all that smacking. I just say what I gotta say and I leave it in the camera. I find that works best for me. I get a headache with all that. But that's part of the show. Yep. And Lydia, how are you doing? I know you've been doing some shows a lot too, haven't you? Craig.
What are your numbers, Craig?
What are your numbers? And you do you really know what day it is, Craig? And no, it's not Monday either. Craig. Anywho, today's topic, which I just basically threw it at Mark this morning right before the show started. We usually have a little discussion before the show, and I said, you know what? That's today's topic. And so you asked,
There
well,
you go.
John, what is that topic? Let's see. Lydia, monthly clothing sale this Saturday. I gotta call. I gotta reach out to Colleen for that. I gotta watch some of her shows too. That's another thing I want to talk about one day. Well, we did talk about it before, but anywho, today's topic I would like to ask is because yesterday we had a little good conversation in reference to the passing of the Pope, and there was some rumors going around that they're not going to have another Pope because that's what they see on YouTube. So my question today, because I've been seeing a lot on this topic on YouTube, which I don't believe in none of that stuff because a lot of it's clickbait. So for me,
Yeah.
my question is on any platform you list on, if you are a reseller, I know there's a lot of people who are in the coin community or don't do listings, don't do reselling, but they join the community just to be part of a great community. So my
hmm
question is, on a daily basis, is it important to list every day? If you say yes,
I I'll
give me your point on why. If you say no, give me a point on why. Go ahead, Mark.
I do not list every day
And why not?
because I'm lazy. No,
The truth shall set you free. I love you, Mark.
I love you too, Johnny. I need to get back in a rhythm. I'll put it that way.
Well, I know when I first started
Life
reselling,
happens, and I
and it
let
does.
life.
Yeah, and it does. Mary says yes because it keeps it fresh and interesting to buyers. That is my main reason why I do it. Now, do you feel that it's helping you if you do list every day? And if you don't, do you see it help you in any way? Or does it hurt you? OMG clothing purse sale this Saturday. There's the link. I gotta email her. I was so busy yesterday. I list 3 days a week, focus on platforms each day. That's important.
Okay.
It points buyers to your site. Yeah, I there are some days that I don't list, but I'll tell you what else I do on those days I don't list. Mark, who is the caboose today? I'm
I
the locomotive. I lead it today.
I think it is um, Creations by D,
Oh, Miss Denise?
Miss Denise. I think.
Miss Denise, are you the last caboose for the show today?
Hold on a second. I can.
Let's
Oops.
see. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. It increases
Let
the
me.
chances to selling more and helps when people are searching for the items. That is true. Hector says, I can only speak from my experience on my numbers. Yes, I have noticed an uptick in sales when listing every day. My goal is 32 a day or mix it up with new and relist. Daisy's Creations, you mean?
Yes. What did I say?
Uh, Yep. Oh, she said I goofed and forgot to confirm. Uh
No, you're confirmed, honey.
oh.
You're 5:30 to 6 Central.
That means
You're
6:30.
Central. I don't have to worry about you.
Now, again, the reason I'm asking is because I've been seeing a lot, and again, while I'm working in the morning, there's a lot of videos that I do watch, and it's amazing on how many people say don't list every day. You're hurting your store, and they give you a whole bunch of reasons why. Again, on the days I don't list, I used to when I first started. Every day, my goal was to list 45 to 50 items a day. You know what that does? It burns you out. You don't want to do that. But my goal when I first started was to get my store known, get those feedbacks
Mm.
up. So when I first started, yeah, I was doing it every day. Some days 100. But you know what? That gets old quick, especially when you have to start doing more things in a day. Yeah, that gets old quick. I should have done my confirmation.
Oh,
Good
okay.
spot. Oh, okay. Yeah, the minute I got that email, I got mine because usually if I don't do it immediately, I'm not the first spot. That's why I do that on the immediate.
Johnny
Ashley,
likes to
hello,
be
good
number
morning, and
one.
welcome. That's right.
One.
Get that over with. Get that nervousness out. Oh yeah, I'm about 4 months in burned out, and it will. Just like with YouTube, I'm seeing so many things about you got to list every day, you got to put out a video every day, you got to do this every. No, you're gonna burn yourself out. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Your health is more important. I learned that the hard way. Trust me, because once you get burnt out and you take those days off, then you want to take more days off, and then the next, a week turns into 2 weeks, and then you're not listing anything.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll hurt you. Any spot should be a good spot. That's right. I am good to get 5 shows
Rebecca,
listed.
email me. We'll get you in. I think we got a spot in July.
And Rebecca, I'm waiting for somebody to reply to another email. One of the things I want to ask y'all, if y'all email me for a spot on any shows that I have, please reply back as soon as I do. Because now I'm waiting a day and a half, 2 days for people to reply, and then I got somebody else waiting for a reply. If you want to be on the May 20th Friends and Family Community Sale, email me because I do have 1:30, 2 o'clock, and 4 o'clock available. But if you email me at this point, give me 2 time slots, the one that is in order that you would be able to make it. So I can get you on there. And also, if you are a member of this channel, on June the 3rd, I do have 1:15, 1:45, 4:15, or 4:45 left. And again, give me 2 spots on those as well. Rebecca, you're gonna be good. You're like me when I'm on Janine's channel. You can be good. Because on the 30-minute time slots, it's just you. And then we just chit chat a little bit and you just take off with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the show on your
You can move as fast or slow as you want
That's right.
and breathe.
Jennifer, you haven't figured out why she's nervous around me? She told me one day when she realized I was on the same show that she was on, that blew her mind. She was nervous as hell. Stephen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And the reason I want to bring that topic up today, because again, we had a little conversation about that yesterday about things on YouTube. She said, "Stop, no." The reason I'm bringing this up because I'm seeing so many videos where people are saying you don't list every day, and they give you a couple of reasons why. The reason I say you should still do something on your platforms. If you're just sitting around watching TV or anytime you have a downtime, if you don't have, and I've always got this question asked to me, why do you do drafts? Because I
It makes
start
it
on this
easy.
old phone, I look up an item, see what it's selling for, and if I find my exact item that I have on hand, I'm going to sell similar. I'm going to start it as a draft, add my pictures for a few things, and then save it. Because now I go on my computer and I can see everything bigger and better, and I can do things on there better and faster than I do a phone. Some people can do everything on their phone. I can't. So for me, I do start my drafts on my phone. Now, if for some reason you cannot list, one of the couple of things I do, and I know I saw Patrick make that comment of what he does, is I will go in and I will tweak some of my listings or relist a few listings. But as long as I have drafts, I can do a couple a day. So now my goal is I only list at least 6 to 10 a day, and in with if and when I can. But like right now, I just saw Tracy Kid come in the chat. So I have like a couple of auctions this week. So my goal is to get those set up and ready, but also do my listings or get my drafts done or go through some products and inventory and process it. So you got things you can move around into the system no matter what platform you list on, because of that. And you want to get that done because it helps. For me, it helps me. It makes it easier for me. Yeah, I need to full keyboard. I do too. I'm the same way, Patrick. I don't understand the whole, and that's why I said that because I know it's you that always asks this question. I don't understand the whole draft.
The drafts make it easier for me. You can get the gist of it in, and if you need to look that item up, you're just doing drafts, and you need to look up, see what it's selling for, you can always come back.
Well, I do things in batches. So, for example, I have a box of inventory and I want to process it all. My goal is to at least process it to say, is it going to go in my antique booth? Is it going to go on an auction YouTube? Or is it going to go on any of my platforms that I sell on? So that way, when I process that, I have a crate right here in the front of my desk that anything I need to draft, it's easier for, and everybody has their own reasons, Craig. And remember, we all need to agree to disagree. This may not work for you, Craig, but it will work for most of us. I find that if I am getting a lot of that done, especially on the weekends, my goal is to be done and out of this office by 10:30. And I'm not coming back in here at 10 after 10:30. So I want to get everything I've done. And because I wake up so early, I find it's easier for me to do my drafts, process a lot, and then I could take and get my pictures all in photo the whole morning before 8. My goal is by 8:30 to be done with that portion of the things I want to get done, with me also getting my weekly videos ready, because that way I can knock out the bingo by 9 o'clock. I'm done, but it takes about a half hour to pack all bingos and labels and all that stuff. So I have my routine on the weekend, so where by 10:30, the rest of the day is mine. That's just me. What about you, Mark?
Well, I'm an early riser too, so I come downstairs and I want to get all of my, so that I can take care of domestic goddess crap.
Yeah, and it works for some people and some it doesn't. But yeah. But Craig, when you have like what you have in your store, what 20, 25 things listed? My journey off bank, I mean a bank of fully completed listings, but not live yet. Well, when I say, okay, let me correct this and make Craig try to understand because it's like talking to a brick wall sometimes. For me, it's not a complete draft. I just have it started because I want to go in there and make sure all my item specifics are correct. And you see me on this phone and my fat fingers? No, we don't go
Yeah.
together when it comes to that. For me, it's easier for me to start here because this is just an old phone I don't use anymore. It's a Samsung Galaxy S9. I take my pictures, get my listings drafted, and I'm done. Now I can start working on getting my pictures all organized and adjust them and move them around and do what I want to do and get all the item specifics so I can actually physically see it on a computer. It may work for those who do things on their phone. It ain't for me.
No,
No. Ain't me.
Even with Poshmark, that's the one that my go-to for quick,
Hmm.
but I can start it on the phone, but I finish it on the computer so I can see what.
And you see, Ashley, that's a good point. If you're used to doing it and you're comfortable doing it on your phone, do everything on your phone and get it done. But for me, I know Jennifer's comfortable on her phone because she does everything on her phone. I
Yeah,
just can't. It's just not for me. I That's just me.
it's not big enough for me to see.
No.
So
Denise is magical important. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And you're on whatnot, Tina. Yeah, each platform is a little different, but everybody is different. So we need to always, support those who doing what they do. Patrick says, for me, drafts help me attend my goals, and they do. And everybody has their own reasons, but there's nothing wrong with it. Because some people may be busy during the week, and this is one of the reasons I do it. Everybody can do it on their own reasons, but for me, if I can knock out everything I can by 10:30 on Saturday morning, and again, same thing on Sunday. Usually it's 8 o'clock on Sundays. My goal, because I wake up so early, Robert doesn't wake up to about 6, 7 o'clock. So for me, I get so much done in the morning. That's knocking out my drafts for the week.
it's
I try to
quiet
get,
time.
and that's my time, right? So I hurry and get it done. And when I say hurry up, meaning that's my goal every weekend on the mornings. So when I'm working and lurking, I'm usually having music playing in the background so I don't get distracted. Because that way I get all those done. I try to keep anywhere from 100 to 150 drafts weekly. That way I get them all done on the weekends. That way during the week, I can just sit here, go through each one, make sure I got everything correct, make sure I got the right pricing on it, make sure if I look at what's sold, that kind of stuff. And for me, it works for me, just like what Patrick says. It's not selling the next day. Yeah, exactly. There are some times that I put a draft in and I'm looking at something. And when I do it on my phone, there's so many listed. I wait. That's another reason why I do drafts. Because sometimes there's more listed than sold, but I know it's got a good return compared to what I paid for it. I'm gonna leave it in a draft for a little bit longer. That's just me. The draft bank. Yep, 1,300. And you got all sports cards, don't you? That's easy to list. That's why I see why you'd use your phone. I wake up early when I have visitors. Uh-oh.
Who would that be, Denise? I had
Hello.
that poor girl up at 4:30 one morning.
That is so true, Denise. Just like for Christmas, what do? You don't cook everything that day. You prepare the week prior to make sure you get everything done before that dinner.
Yep.
Exactly, just like that, Denise. I need another way to take pictures because my pictures I take on the phone won't upload because I low on space or some crap. On this phone, I believe it or not, when I do my photo sessions, I will take this thing until it tells me I can't take any more. And then, if you have a computer, there's several ways you can do it. I take my little cord, I plug it in the computer, and download them into a file for whatever year I'm in on my external hard drive. If you don't, you can upload them to the cloud, and that way you can remove them from your phone. I take pictures on this thing until the battery runs dead, or it tells me I'm full. Can't take no more pictures. That's what I do on that phone. But also, like I showed, you can get these. It's called the transfer, and they got it for different depending on your phone. This little transfer thing, and I'm having the little transfer things that you basically would put in your phone, connect it to your phone, download them. There's folders on here you create. You download it from your phone to this, and when I say download it, you move them from your phone to this, and it's like an external drive, and then you slide this over, and you can download it somewhere else. I use this a lot for that phone if I have to. But that's how I do it. And it's called the SanDisk Transfer. And you get it for your whatever phone you use. I've been having that thing for years. Also, I have another one that's a little one for a different phone. So they make them for the different phone jacks for your phone. You just got to find the right one that you have for your phone. And it works wonderful for me. I'm lucky to have a phone call on my phone. Stuff where I can't even list what I want. Uh-oh. Perla, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you
Good
doing?
morning,
Always
Perla.
great to see you. Let's see here. Perla, delete pictures. And if you have them, that's another point. If you don't have any way to transfer them, or you put them up into the cloud off your Google Cloud, you may just need to delete them. Unless you have everything listed already with what you do have, delete the ones that you already have listed if you can't download them. Flip flops and lollipops. Hello, good morning, welcome. And guess what? Flip flops and lollipops. I will be in Louisiana June 14th to the 21st. Hopefully, we get to meet up. I know you're in Louisiana, aren't you? We found out and did all found out yesterday for sure. I'll be there for Father's Day and my birthday. So again, we're talking about listing. Yes or no? Do you list every day? If you do, why do you feel you have to list every day? And if you don't, why don't you list every day? But one of the biggest things that I'm bringing that topic up for is because there's so many videos out there telling you not to do it. I tell you this way: you do what you want to do, the way you want to do it, whatever works best for you. Everyone has their own way of doing things. Because Craig says don't do a draft, it works best for me, so I do it. Patrick, he does drafts. Craig is just a whole nother world. But you know what? That's what works for Craig, but it doesn't work for me. So the whole point on this is you do what's best for you, no matter what anybody tells you to do. But please do not go by these videos saying do this because or don't do this because. You do what's best for you because it may work for you if you try it. Remember, the more you try something in the ways that will help work for you, then yes, do it. Let's see. Well, I'll go and delete the bunch of stuff that I've never seen to free up space. One of the best things to remember, Jennifer, if you have those items, if you go through your phone photos and you have a lot of that already listed, just delete them. You can go through and delete them by each one. Is what I think you might do. Prairieville area, but Houma is just a hop, skip, and a jump. But even though I'm going to be staying in Houma, we will be traveling to New Orleans, Gonzales, Baton Rouge, hopefully in those areas. Yeah. We're just living, we're gonna stay in Houma. But yeah, the end result is what's best for you. What helps you get your job done of what you want to accomplish. I need to list more, but I've been busy with my life sale. But yeah, and that's another thing. That's another reason why I've been doing a lot of drafts. Like this week, I have 3 auctions. Plus, I have the morning shows. Then I have the bingo. Then I have hump day. But for me to be able to be on other auctions on other channels, my goal on the weekends is to get as much as I can done before 10:30 on Saturday and 8 to 8:30 on Sunday at the max, no later than 9 o'clock on Sundays for the rest of the day to be mine. Let's see. The end of the results is what matters. Exactly. Johnny is thought you would be wearing your.
Thought you'd be wearing your ribbon this week, scaring everyone coming on Thursday.
I've been showing it off every day, but if I do it way down here, nobody's going to see it. What one would put it on my head? Put it on my glasses? Oh, trust me, it's going to be there tomorrow and Thursday. But I just got it in the mail Monday morning. Thank you. I got it Monday morning with my call yesterday morning. No, Saturday morning. That's right. I got it Saturday morning. And thank you for my coffee. Yeah, girl. If I wear it on my shirt, nobody's going to see it. I'd have to wear it on my hat in my glasses. Oh, you know what? I could put it in my beard, huh? There we go. Not. You're so funny, Tracy. In my experience, YouTube is not about content. It's about the clicks and views. And that's so true, Patrick. And that's why I wanted to bring that topic up today because I've been seeing it so much. A lot. And a lot of it is clickbait. Video saying not going to watch videos and comments and yep, exactly. Ram to the nursing. People thought this was way too late. That's around me. Yep. That's why I said that because I know where Prairieville. I know where that's at. It's towards off behind away from Baton Rouge and between Gonzales. You see, I still remember my roots of where I used to live. Going for 2 and making it. Yeah, that's a great idea. I sure can. Look.
There. Oh, that's a look.
You know what though? If I get another one this weekend,
Oh,
look around
yeah.
both sides. But I have to lay it flat because the ribbon was all bent and curved. But yeah, that's a good idea. But just to let you know, I already talked about it in the thing. I got to beat Rito. That is my goal, and I'm bringing cases of stuff. I ain't playing. My stairs coming down to the basement is full of
Hmm.
cases for this show. I ain't playing. Not just one case. Each step has 2 to 4 cases per step coming
Oh,
down, and
my.
there's 18 steps going up and down the floors. The ribbon was for the Honeymoon Squares, which will be this Thursday. It's held once a month, the last Thursday of the month. And I won first showmanship of the show last month for selling the most items, meaning that I sold the most number of items. And Rebecca, my cozy nest Rebecca, won the most sales in dollar amounts for last month as well. So she got a prize as well. That's what it's for. And you get one every month if you win every month. I wasn't playing last time, and I ain't playing this time, girlfriend. I told you, I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it. I ain't playing. Yep. No, I wasn't playing last time, and I ain't gonna play this time because now I found out Rita's gonna be on there. That's gonna be a tough one to break and beat. But I'll give you a hint. I'm only gonna tell you something about what's a few of the items I am bringing. They got a lot. Squishmallows, the little miniatures,
Hmm.
sets, multiples. And what is the biggest thing everybody likes to do at bingo? Bring their little extra little lucky charm. Trolls. All new in box, all in cases. And look, I don't sit there and I just show it and move it around. And when everybody stops talking, I just talk a little bit about the product. Yeah, I let the product do its talking for me.
Oh, cool, Denise. Good job. High
I love
five.
being there. I love being there. I didn't realize I started back in January with y'all because I was looking at my items that I bring every month. Yes, trolls. And one of them is a rare one that you cannot hardly find. And I bought all the ones I'm bringing. I bought from a wholesale company with my wholesale license.
You're a
Yes,
good troll, though, Patrick.
yes, he is.
Hmm.
Yes, he is. All right. So while I'm getting links for the chat, Mark, tell everybody what you got going on this week.
This week, today, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, the Friends Selling with Friends sale on Janit's channel. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to be back with Janit's on her channel from 11 to 1.
Wait, you make sure I'm first.
Rearrange
It
the
doesn't matter
schedule to
because when
make
you pull the names out, I love the way you do it. That way, there's no favoritism. You pull the numbers on how we're going to be in order. I like that. I don't want no special favors, girl. No, you don't have to put me first. I don't mind at all. No matter where I go, I'm going to do my thing. I'm bringing everything the same way anyway. Yeah. I know. I love how y'all do that though. When you pull the whatever round we're doing, and then you do the round of pulling of who's going to go first in order. I like that. It's only fair for everybody. That's what I like. But I ain't got nothing to worry about Victoria. My goal is to make sure I can beat Rita, which that's gonna be tough. Oh Lord, Rita, bring the stuff. Snacks.
She quick, too.
Yes, she is. All right, there's the link. If anybody would like to come on up, promote your channel, anything you have going on, you're more than welcome to. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep. Yeah, because I had a prior engagement that same day, and so you sure did. Yep.
Good morning, John Robert.
Hello, Mr. John. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, that's right. The first time you did it. Because I had prior engagements and I couldn't make it that day. I believe if I remember correctly, that was when I had the root canal, I think. Anywho, yep, you sure did. All right, so the link is posted at the top of the chat if you would like to come on up and talk about your channel or even join us about the topic for the day about eBay and reselling and listing every day. You're more than welcome to come on up. I tell you what, Mark, how many of y'all
What?
want to see a sneak peek of what I'm bringing on Thursday night?
Well, sure.
Put the hearts in the put hearts in the chat.
All right. Here we go.
Fill the chat up with hearts. Perla says, I have a vintage sale tomorrow. I saw you've been doing sales on a weekly. Do it. Ashley says. All right, I'll go get a couple of things that I'm bringing. We are glamming it up
We're
to Thursday. Yeah,
glamming it
I
up
have
to
I have a
Thursday.
special hat I'm wearing Thursday too, by the way. It was sent to me by somebody. All right, let me go get a couple of things. I'm not gonna show all of it, but I will show a couple of things.
All right. Oh, Patrick put some hearts in. Yeah.
This is the hat I'm gonna be wearing.
That works.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Patrick.
I'll be right back.
Be still my heart. Oh, Glams is coming on with you guys? Cool. That'll be fun. That was a good color on the hat. Well, while we're waiting for him to come back, I'm going to grab the camera and don't look at my mess. But these are a few things that I'm going to be bringing to the Friend Selling with Friends sale today. Oop. All right. Hey, we did it without knocking anything over. Um, I've got 3 different lots, Sharon, and these are going to be fashion jewelry lots. Here's one of them. That'll be on today's Friend Selling with Friends sale. No, Denise, I don't have any rocks. And then here are 2 more. Try and do this without making a total mess.
All right. Here's just a few things.
But hey, we did it.
All right. We'll start with case number 1. All right, the first of many. This is the DreamWorks Troll World Tour. Musical notes with the green hair. I have cases of these. All right, come on. Oh, you're not going back in. Oh, that them not the right way. I'm gonna put them back in the case the right way. All right, that's just one of cases. Wait, you asked for a sneak peek. This one's a rare one, and this is gonna probably start at the $10 round. It's purple with the purple rhinestone in the belly, called For Good Luck, and it's in purple. And that's a larger troll. I got cases of these as well. I get these directly from Hasbro. Then I have, and I'm debating on which one of these I'm gonna do what, but they're gonna be choices. These are exclusively for Entertainment Earth. These glow in the dark. The first of choice will be Chucky. And yes, they glow in the dark. There's one. The second choice, Michael Myers. Glow in the dark. Funko Pop. And the last of the three choices will be Elvira. Elvira. And that is the 40th year anniversary of Elvira. 40th year anniversary. I told you I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it. All that came from Hasbro. Now wait. Here's another one. I have two different choices on this one. These are the squish animals. The little squish, the squishmallows, but these are called Gem Collection. Why does it say try? Oh yeah. And there's a mystery one under the mystery slot. And you get a set of that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and one surprise. Squish the little squish animals. I have a whole bunch of these. But there's going to be a choice because here's the second choice. There's two choices. Again, a secret mystery one under the cover. Oh, I got a whole bunch of these. And that's what I'm bringing to Thursday night. Just to name a few. And I got cases of these. And then each case on these hold anywhere from 6 to 8 per case. And I'm not talking about 2 or 4 cases either. So that's your sneak peek of what's going to be on Thursday night on Tracy Cakes Holly Moo Squares. Johnny, can you show the jewelry? I'm not bringing I can't because that'd be part of the mystery lot. Yeah.
Are you bringing jewelry today?
Yes. Oh yes. Today on the Friends Selling with Friends, all most of it's all jewelry or cross stitching books, crafting books, and jewelry is the majority of what I'm bringing today on Friends Selling with Friends. Afraid to see what your mystery lot is now. Well, I got it already started right over there, and I can't tell you what it is.
It's right over there.
Mystery. Yep. Because with the mystery lot, we can't say what it is. We can only give like some hints. And we have to keep it in a large bag or something that you cannot see the actual item or items or lot. Hint. I told Tracy I'm bringing it this month. I ain't playing. Yeah, those I got a lot of them. And I have the multiples of both the choice. Yeah, Pearlie, you got a lot of new people here. There's been a lot of new people since you first met when we first met and when I started YouTube 5 years ago. Yep. I'm bringing it. I ain't afraid. I'm gonna bring it. And you know
Well,
what I have
she's
to say though? Last month, after the show ended, Tracy, I even had a bigger order of the items that I had. Of the first one was what, 48 pieces available. I sold 24 of those. 12, yeah. Was it more than that? 18. No. Yeah. I sold 24 of those after the show ended that somebody emailed me for an order that did not sell on your show. I mean, some people
well,
bought some, but yeah, it made for a good sell after. 'Cause I do look, y'all could email me after a show if something doesn't sell. I'll be glad to, yeah, especially if you miss it. Well, guess I better go and find some new stuff to bring. That's right, girl. Yep. I made a big sale after the show was over, and they emailed me, um, and I made a big sale, even though it didn't sell. I had some sold, but the majority of the rest of it mainly sold after the show. And the next morning when I woke up, I had an email. Like I let him have one. No, oh, you got a man behind you over there. Lord Jesus! Hey, hey, hey! What you doing? Better put that down. What you taking back there? That's not yours. Oh, that's
I'm
just.
taking anything I want.
Oh, that's Mike. Good morning, sir. I love your
Hey,
shirt.
thanks.
I like that. Ella, Ella, Ella,
Ella, Ella.
Ella, Ella, Ella. Yeah, my sales kept continued after the show. And that's one thing I tell everybody, even on any auction. Don't be afraid to show something. And if it's okay if it doesn't sell during the show, because guess what? Somebody's going to email you for it. I do that all the time.
Yeah,
You got to be ready for it. You just never know.
the
Oh,
angel is
hello,
here.
Scarlett.
Who,
She's talking about
who
herself.
said that?
Scarlett. She ain't talking about you. She's talking about herself.
Well, you know,
Oh, my
she's
Lord
absolutely.
Jesus. Look who else is here this morning. It's Victoria.
Yeah.
Hi, Victoria.
Victoria, I recommend you go and watch that other video I put out about EV Mugs. It'll show you a lot of behind the scenes of what you can do. And yeah,
Denise
definitely.
is in here.
Oh,
She's awake.
I'd better be on my best behavior.
You better.
And I like the porcelain princess name. I like that.
Pearl of Princess.
And,
Yep.
that's funny because we were just talking the other day how um, I've noticed people are becoming more interested in porcelain, in fine china. And that's a great thing because I've always loved it. I've always collected it, and I have tubs and tubs of it, and I love it.
You know, one of the things I want to say too, I know yesterday Mark and I had a conversation after bingo, and I gave him a couple of links to share with somebody who reached out to him about porcelain. One of the things you want to remember is do your research. If you can get these reference books, at least helps you define and notify or recognize some of those markings on some of that, because a lot of that they don't say their names, it just has a marking.
Well, and the thing about it is that there hasn't been a really good porcelain book written in years and years. So please keep your eyes open if you're at a estate sale.
Oh yeah.
You can look online, and if anybody'd like to get a hold of me, and I'm not going to mess with it right now, but if you want a couple of good books, I can give you a couple of ideas.
Thrift stores, estate sales. I mean, chances are you can pick these up for next to nothing.
Hmm.
We have literally
Hundreds.
hundreds of reference books. Some of them were my mother's.
Victoria said you said porcelain, I automatically think of Scarlet. The wrong porcelain. That's not the right porcelain, but it's all the same old porcelain. I have a few nice pieces, and it's coming back. It sure is. Yeah, it is.
And with the reference books, you say it so eloquently.
What?
They're selling you the information.
The author of a reference book has done their homework. They've gone and they have dug up information that we could never find.
Hmm.
Um, and if you look on the internet, that might be a good place to start. but I do not trust internet information as far as I can throw it, because you'll see the same piece of glassware. You'll
Yep.
see the same piece. Everybody will say, well, this is Murano, this is Viking, this is Blanco, and they don't know. What they're doing is they're seeing someone else's post that says, oh, this is Blanco. Well, it's not.
In some cases, it's not.
Well, I'm just going by the fact that I have seen so many times people will claim, one person will say, oh, this is Fenton. And then you'll see 2 or 3 posts for sales with the same description, and it's no more Fenton than Man on the Moon.
Exactly.
So don't, please do your research, do your own research.
John
Uh,
has a good point too. I think that crystal glassware is coming back, and it is. It definitely is.
Absolutely.
And Patrick says, what? If it's on the interwebs, it's got to be true?
No, it does not.
Um,
But a person that's writing a book, what they're selling you is their reputation.
Yep.
They aren't selling you a piece of depression glass. They aren't selling you a, an antique toy. What they are selling you is information. And if anybody in the community finds out that their information is not any good, they'll never sell another book. They will
Exactly.
not get a publisher to publish another book of theirs.
Hello, good morning, and welcome, Robin. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Patrick says, "Yep, that is important. Do your own exactly."
And you know what? That's some of the incorrect postings is some of the best sources that I found to make purchases, because
You know,
they
Patrick,
just
that's a
do
good
not know
point.
what they have.
Yeah, Patrick makes a good point. I've noticed, like when I'm doing research on jewelry, especially with Crown Chafari, and they're having their listing, and they listed it as Crown Chafari. But when I look at their pictures, it just says Chafari. I
Absolutely.
That blows it with me because Crown Chafari has a crown on top of the T, and Chafari doesn't. So you got to make sure you know the two. And even the older ones have the Chafari key with the crown, which is
Absolutely.
totally yeah. So again, it's like no, come on now, y'all don't be doing that. 100 years
Well,
from now,
that takes me right back to my I collect a little bit of costume jewelry,
Mhm.
and I don't set store in a mark on a piece of jewelry. What I go by is the design, the craftsmanship, the materials. And I don't care if it's got a name on it or not. A lot of them, um, they'll buy a piece of jewelry just because it's marked Coro, or
Right.
they'll buy a piece of jewelry just because it's Miriam Haskell. Well, Miriam Haskell never made a piece of jewelry in her life. She had manufacturers. She designed jewelry, but someone else manufactured them. And had, I go by the manufacturer. My favorite manufacturer is Delisa and Elster. They made the Juliana line, but they did Coro, they did Weiss, they did Avon, they did some Sarah Coventry jewelry. So don't always look at a maker's mark. Do your research. Get yourself some good jewelry books.
Jennifer says I keep thinking that too. Imaging and the vintage Timu junk. Yeah, right. Tracy, thank you for being here, and I'm looking forward to Thursday night. Eventually, I'm going to be the place to be. Yes, it will be. All right, so I have a question for you. What do you think about this piece of jewelry?
Okay. Well,
It's
I
got
like,
like that.
you know what? I'm a fan of the gold tone with the satin finish on it.
Yep.
I always have been.
Even on the petals.
What's the back look like?
You always show the back first.
I know, but I just want to tease you. Lord Jesus.
It looks
It's
like,
got
is it art?
A and
A&S.
A and S. A and the and sign and S.
Okay.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Well, I could look it up.
I will too. I just was processing this morning. There's an A and an S right there. That's all I have. And it does have a lot of weight to it.
It's a pretty piece.
And it's got that finish on the satin finish on the back too.
You can a lot of times you can tell by the back more than you can tell by the front of a piece of jewelry
Yeah, it's pretty
on
thick.
what the craftsmanship of it.
I love it. Yeah, the containers I have in my desk drawer right here. I've been processing those, and I went through that this morning. It's like, oh, I forgot I had that. I would definitely take some suggestions on good jewelry books. I actually just got one in the mail that I bought.
Well, I'm saying that it could possibly be Atwood and Sawyer. And yes, I looked on the interweb.
But there's also some good jewelry marks on the here. Go back. Okay, let's say you think that it's Atwood and Sawyer. If you pull it up, like take a picture, it may not give you the information. But if you pull it up differently,
We on the same. I see you, Jennifer.
but if you pull it up differently and say Atwood and Sawyer first, and then say Atwood and Sawyer brooch or Atwood and Sawyer rose brooch, you're more likely to get better information.
Here's one that I use.
Oh, that one's not bad. Look, let me run upstairs real quick. You got a second?
Then I use this one for handbags. And then this one for gems. That's just a few that I use. I got 2 shelves full of different books that I use. I even have one like for Pez's. I have one for Fenton. I have one for Pewter. You name it, I got them. But I like it because it tells you books.
I had just purchased a book on the interweb for Michael for his birthday. It was very expensive, but it's something that he has wanted, which he may be going to go get. And that's the Juliana line. But well, he's not coming back down, so he's searching for something.
He said he was going to search for something.
Atwood and Sawyer signed 22 karat gold plated Swarovski crystal rose brooch pendant on Poshmark. Yeah. Okay. He's back.
Okay, just real quick, there are 2 really good reference books. Look at this one.
I know. I was telling them.
Okay. The Art of Juliana Jewelry. And it's by Caterina Musetti.
Katarina wrote that?
Well, yeah. But it shows a lot of really good photos. And it gives some good jewelry history. But the best one, I love this book.
You better.
Is this book.
Oh, wow.
And it is by
Ann Pittman.
well, I wanted this book forever. This book was originally $29.95. It's no longer in print. If you ever see this book, pick it up. Mark paid hundreds of dollars for this book.
It was for his birthday.
Well, it is
Contrary to the way he talks about me.
Yeah, the way he badmouths you about how you treat him.
but
Yep.
this is
I agree.
absolutely the best reference guide for any
Wow.
Julia. And don't go by Juliana. I don't give a crap about Juliana, that particular line.
Mary Pelletier said Amazon $4.49 now. No, Mary, I didn't. Mm-mm.
But
It's good, Robin.
this is absolutely the best book ever because I don't care about Juliana. Very few pieces were ever marked of Juliana. They had hang tags. What I go by is the way that the jewelry is constructed. And this shows you very good pictures of construction techniques used for earrings, for bracelets, for necklaces, for brooches. So I have two pieces that are exactly alike. One is marked Weiss, one is marked Kramer. They were both made by DeLeese and Alster for those
What
companies.
was the name of it?
What?
The
Oh,
one you
this
just
book?
said. No, the name of the jewelry you just said.
Oh, well, Weiss and Kramer and a lot
Okay.
of the bigger names that people really want to collect.
Mhm.
They weren't made by those people. They were made by jobbers. They were made by producers.
Right.
This is my favorite producer is DeLeese and Alster. Name a Chinese stuff. But when you're collecting,
All right, Michael, have a great trip
Have a safe trip, Michael.
and a safe one.
hey, Michael, but listen, when you're collecting, collect for yourself what you like. Don't listen to anybody else.
You do you, boo.
That's
What
right.
makes you happy?
If you want to collect Avon bottles, if you want to collect old glass insulators off of telephone posts, good on you.
That's Harry Humstone's collection. That's what
But
he
you need,
collects.
but you need to collect for you.
Yeah.
That's why my house is full of what people would think is random, but it's not.
It's eclectic.
I'm eclectic. I am eclectic. I buy what I like and what makes me happy. And that's what everyone should do.
That's
Don't
right.
follow a trend. There's no such thing as a trend. If you
No.
want Care Bears, buy Care Bears. You want Precious Moments? Get Precious Moments. Get Hummels. Get whatever makes you happy, whatever gives you joy. Because there's no reason, you,
You got a forgotten song.
I might, but you should collect it for the enjoyment of it, for the thrill of the chase. Don't listen to anybody else. I don't even know what your subject is today.
Well, it's whether you should list every day on your platforms.
Well, no, I don't.
We know you don't. By the way, have you learned how to post and list on Poshmarket, which is the easiest thing to do on your phone?
Oh, no.
Okay. Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Listen, if I ever get to retire, Mark will force me into it. And the thing about it is I am obsessive and compulsive. So if I get into it, I will be posting constantly.
You have a question in the chat by Patrick, by the way.
What?
Can I collect the two old guys? They make me happy.
That's all we care about.
Is making
I can't
Patrick
believe
happy.
somebody watched a 15-second video of Mark's ribs at a restaurant and we got like
It's
but it's
17,000.
of you.
17,000
But it's
views.
of you in a barbecue place.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
No, when I retire, I've already got some plans. I'm going to start doing probably a little series of videos on what I collect. And I would love to do a show where people come on and just talk about their collections.
Hmm.
I would love that. But it's like people are afraid to get on this camera and talk.
Who, not me?
Well, we know you're not.
You know,
Yeah, right.
you know, oh, shut the hell up called asking for you. Oh, I love to see other people's collections. I
Morning,
absolutely
Amber.
do.
Hello, Amber.
And
Getting
I
close to
like
the
to see
opening of your thrift shop over there.
I enjoy finding out why people collect what they collect. Because there's always a reason.
Well, for me, I used to collect anything and everything with angels, especially
Well,
after
that
my
didn't
mom
pan
passed
out for
away.
you, did it?
Huh?
Well, that didn't pan out for you because, you're not really an angel. Maybe you were aspiring to be an angel.
Really? Did he say something?
I can close my eyes and you go away, and that's just nice for me.
La 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 la
Oh
la.
God, then he
Hello,
has to
Wallflower.
talk.
Welcome. Hello, good morning, and welcome. But again, after a while, like when I lived in Louisiana and I got my new home, it was mainly angels and fleur de lis,
Yeah,
black bears. So now at the lake house, it's mainly black bears or things with black bears. But then I went into Fenton. And when I say Fenton, it was either red, purple, or Mardi Gras blues, the grape pattern or a certain particular pattern.
yeah.
And then after a while, it's like, Lord Jesus, it's time to downsize this stuff. I got too much. Then you outgrow that. Then you have to get another display case to put it in that. And it gets to be expensive, but it gets to be a lot after a while when you don't realize it. Someone
And
uses
you know
Julie
what? I
Show.
see I see something over here that's just bugging me when you
Your
mention that.
hand. It's your hand.
No, Johnny, I don't know that I told you that we ended up picking up cabinet number 21.
Oh, yes, you did. You did tell me. Hmm. Some used to do jewelry shows of like jewelry collectors and stuff. I used to remember seeing that. You're right,
I
Jennifer.
there was a gal that was on there for quite a little bit. She was from the East Coast, but she kind of had her, you know,
Oh,
she
one of
she
those.
she was a little too fancy for all of us.
Yeah. But yeah, I do remember there was some people that used to do those type of shows with jewelry and going through things. One of the things I do have to say, if you're not following Susie Dragonfly, she's got the whole list of this month of different colored themed jewelry that she's doing on videos. And if you need
This
help
week
with
is
that,
brown.
I'm
look it
telling
up.
you what, every time on our show, I try to remember to mention Susie because number one, she's just a lovely person. Number two, that woman does some really good research. She needs to be writing a book of her own.
Yes. And
And
she's got every week different color, different theme, different
yep,
name. Check it
yep.
out. If you need help with jewelry and you're not sure of it and you're trying to get into it, definitely watch Susie's videos because she's really getting good at getting those videos out every week.
Well, there's
And
someone else that is doing these videos about jewelry, and you know, this is what this is worth, kind of a deal. But it's all coming off of eBay and like photos of stuff off of eBay, which is fine, I suppose. But Susie
she
takes it
physically has
personally.
jewelry to show you what she's talking about.
Absolutely. If
Yeah.
she's got it in her hand and she's showing it to you, that's I think that's great.
Well,
It's
I got
Susie
hooked when she was
Dragonfly
doing.
Bees resale.
It's right here on the screen.
Oh, there she is.
Jennifer Hayes is a
But I'm
Get your
telling you
glasses
what,
on, Elma.
go back and check out all of her videos because
Yeah, what
but
got
she
me
doesn't
hooked.
do just she doesn't do just jewelry. I watched one that she'd gotten. It was like a thread up or one of those kind of places where she did a show about what her haul on that, and I thought that was really neat.
And one of the things she does too is when she does a lot of these videos, she puts this jewelry together in person so you get to physically see it. But she turns it into an auction where you can turn around and buy it in the comment section
mhm.
by giving each item after she tells the history of it, the information about it. Then she turns around and sells it to where you can purchase it through the chat in the comment section of that video.
And that's sharp.
Yeah. So definitely check our channel out, y'all.
Yeah, I'll do.
And there's the Friends Selling with Friends link for today, starting at 12 Central, 1
Stop
Eastern.
by, say hi, please.
Well, everybody's getting to that time. Unless you have any other questions or you would like to come on after the show's over. And then Victoria, report to the office if you're still in the chat. Make a comment in the chat, please. If you have any questions or you need to come on after the show's over and you have questions, you're more than welcome to join us after the show's over. That link is at the top of the chat. Yeah, come on up after the show's over. You're more than welcome to come on up and have and ask any questions you just want to chill, whatever. We do allow a few minutes after that. Susie also has some
She has
place.
places in New York.
Yes. Oh, Susanna, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are
Morning.
you doing? I guess Victoria flew the coop.
It was something you said, I'm sure.
I'm not sure what reader she's talking about. So anyway, we're about to go ahead and end the show. If you'd like to come on, you're more than welcome to. As I say before I end each and every show. Remember, if you want to make a topic of a show and you have something you would like us to talk about, make sure you message us, email us, or send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll turn it into a morning show. The book.
Robin was talking about a book that she read in third grade reader about an Indian girl who had 3 turquoise stones and they were robin's egg blue.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
So-
what she was saying. Google it, Robin. Google Lenses can be your friend, I tell you. All right, everybody. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet until another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back
Bye.
on.
bye, guys.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man.